It's only 4 days until we leave for Broken Hill to start the Mystery Box Rally. Are we worried? Well, yes and no.
Hello everyone, just wanted to give you a bit of an update on Team Sparks and where we're up to. So it is now Sunday the 10th of August. We leave Newcastle, drive to Broken Hill on Thursday the 14th, so that's only 3 days away. That's really close. There's a few things that we need to do. We took the car out last Sunday and we had an issue with the air conditioning compressor. So it was raining, belting down. I was driving, we drove about 45 minutes. We had the air conditioner on to defog the windscreen, and when we pulled up there was a lot of smoke coming out from under the bonnet, and naturally we thought we may have cooked the engine, we might have overheated the engine, but unfortunately for us that hadn't happened. What had happened is the air conditioning compressor had seized up somewhere in that journey and it was solid, not turning. The engine was still turning and the fuse in the whole system, the clutch, had been slipping and effectively burning. So that's what all the smoke was. So we turned the air conditioner off. That enabled us to get home. We managed to pull that air conditioning compressor out. What we found was the heat from the burning clutch had destroyed the bearing, so that is not something we can reuse. We have managed to find a second-hand air conditioning compressor. It seems to be okay. Obviously changing it out, we don't have gas in the system anymore, so we might see if we can get some gas in, see if we do have air conditioning for the run, which would be great for demisting the car. If we don't, that's okay. We just need to make sure that obviously that bearing is fine and it won't throw a belt. We do have a contingency up our sleeve. We can use a longer belt and go from the crankshaft pulley directly to the power steering pulley and take out or bypass the air conditioner out of the drive belt system. So that will be up our sleeve. We just need to purchase a longer belt to do that. So I guess that kind of takes care of that, which is good news. The other thing that was present the first shakedown run that we did was the wheel bearings. They are still an issue. I did nip them up for the trip that we did last Sunday, and we did go for another run this Sunday. Actually yesterday, Saturday. And what we found was they're bad. They're noisy. The play returns, even though I took all of that out and nipped them up. By the time we had done a couple of hours of running, they're noisy and there's a fair amount of play back. So we're waiting on some new ones to arrive this week. It's the 11th hour, so we'll get them fitted. And the only other thing that we're waiting on is a bash plate. I really want to get those two things done. I think they're two of the critical items that we need to do. That potentially will give us grief. Hopefully everything else will be fine. The car is actually running quite well, so I'm pretty confident in the rest of the car, but we do need those two things sorted, so we'll be working very hard to get them done before we go. There will still be a whole heap of finger crossing. It is an old car, it has sat for a while. We have driven it, but we've not put it through anything like what we'll be putting it through, so there is still high potential for other things to show up, but you know, we are relatively confident if we can get those two things sorted that we'll be right to go. So stay tuned. We'll do some more videos as we get ready and get closer, and obviously as we go, stay abreast keep up with what we're doing, and yeah, hopefully we return home safe and sound with a healthy Volvo.